Mother always knows best. Hi, I'm Rochelle Carrington with The Quest Source. If you've ever tried to learn anything about time management, you've probably heard the time management gurus talking about you need to get organized, you need to eliminate distractions, all you need to do is delegate more, and yada, yada, yada. Now, all of that, of course, is good advice, but the problem is it doesn't really entice you to take action. Why is that? Well, when we give ourselves a what we should do rather than a how we should do it, or better yet, a why we should do it, we have a tendency to kind of say okay and say I'll do it later. It doesn't inspire or motivate us to take any action. Let me give you a little bit better example of that. When I was a kid, my mom had one major rule. Well, she had many, but one of her rules was that we always had to make our bed before we were allowed to eat breakfast. So when my mom would come in and wake me up in the morning, and I would plod out kind of grumpily into the kitchen to eat, one time I remember my mom saying, "Make sure you made your bed before you eat." And I thought in my head, yep, sure, Mom, got it, done it, even though I hadn't yet. And I thought I'll do it later before she finds out that I haven't done it. But I basically procrastinated it. Now, another morning when my mom came to wake me up and I plodded grumpily out into the kitchen to eat, my mom asked a question. She said, "Have you made your bed yet?" And there I had to actually answer that. And the answer was, no, I hadn't. So what did that do? That got me to go back into my room and make my bed before eating breakfast. Do you see what the difference is there? Making a statement just allows our brain to say, yeah, I know, but I'll do it later. When we ask ourselves a question, it forces us to give an answer that will actually inspire action. And so that's what we need to be doing when we are taking a look at trying to create better productivity. So I'm going to give you 3 questions that are really important to ask yourself. You don't have to ask yourself all 3 of these every day, but choose 1 or choose 2, or what the heck, if you want to be an overachiever, go ahead and ask yourself all 3. But here they are. The first one is, will tackling this task or project right now either add an hour of work to my day or take away an hour of work to my day? Another really great question is, does this task help me to achieve my goal for the day? And the third question is, what will it take for me to achieve and finish this task today? Use those questions to ask yourself because the answer will spur you to action. And as they say, mother knows best. As a mother, I certainly agree that that's true. Now you can use those questions to help your productivity. Make sure you add on to our Facebook page any mom questions that you think will help in productivity as well. Would love to hear those and maybe have a little giggle with them as well. Make sure also to check out my podcast, Laugh a Lot, Learn a Lot, on Spotify, and we'll see you tomorrow.